Hey, welcome to the Rock Mixer channel. This is Fader, and today we're going to do a review and a demo of the Neural DSP Quad Cortex. Now, I know there's a lot of other reviews and demos of this unit, and I decided to do another one because I wanted to give my own honest opinion as a user, as a recording studio guy. I bought my own unit, so this is totally unbiased. I also own a Kemper Profiling Amp, and I also own a Fractal AXFX3, and I have this. I have other stuff too, but those are the main ones that I have, so I will be doing some comparisons and talking about the differences and what I like, what I don't like. Let me let you hear what this thing sounds like a little bit. This is the stock British 2203, which is the Marshall that it comes with. And it sounds like this. It's a nice Marshall. It sounds great. I have no problem with the sound right out of the box. It's pretty amazing. The thing that I really love about this unit, I love the interface. It's so easy to use. You can do everything from the unit on the Windows. Now, when I say that, it's because I want to talk about the Kemper and the Fractal for a second. The Kemper Profiling Amp, amazing unit as well. I don't think it sounds as good as this unit, and I don't think it reacts as good as this unit, but it's excellent. The thing I don't like about the Kemper is it's a bit cumbersome with the little screen that it has and then paging through all the windows to find all the things that you want. It's not really user intuitive. You have to really learn the interface. Same thing really with the Fractal AXFX3. You know, I bought that unit when it came out because it had the big screen on it, and I'm not really into having to set up a separate computer, plug in a USB cable, and run an editor to adjust parameters in my guitar rig. It's a pain in the butt. It's an extra piece of gear you got to bring or buy or own. You know, and I think everything should be able to work from the front easily. Especially like if I'm on a gig or I'm in the studio, I should be able to go to my AXFX and, you know, bam, 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 bam. And it's not that way, even though you have that big, beautiful window that they give you now, color and everything, and it's way better than it used to be. It's still, you have to learn that interface, and I don't really use the editor. I do everything from the front of that AXFX, and I had to learn where everything is and all the pages and all the stuff, and it takes a minute. This unit, out of the box, I didn't read the manual, nothing. It works like an iPhone or an iPad or an Android. I mean, it's very easy to understand and very easy to use. The touchscreen reacts great, and I also really love the foot switches because they also are parameter knobs as well. The only thing I'm concerned about is the durability of these things. Are they going to last? Because you're going to stomp on these things, you know, live, and you're going to turn. Now, let me just show you something. So I'm going to open up the amplifier. So right here is my amp, right? So if I wanted to adjust, let's say, the gain a little bit, I would just go right over here and turn. You see that? And I'm sure you've seen this on other demos, but I'm just showing you again how easy it is. Oh, and the other thing I didn't show you before when I was playing it, this really reacts like an amp. Okay, I'm using a PRS Custom 24. I'm going to turn, this is full volume. I'm going to bring the volume halfway back now. See, it's like an amp. It's incredible. Now I'm going to bring it down even more to clean it up. Now I'm going to bring it up. With the Quad Cortex, you have 3 different modes. You have Stomp mode, preset mode, and you have a scene mode. Stomp mode is great because you can program any one of these buttons to turn on and off an effect. So in this case, on H, I have a reverb. So I turn that on and... And if you look at it, the reverb is a nice room. I can adjust the knobs again, how much I want to give it. And it just wakes it up a little bit. When you hit done, you can hit done. Now over here I have a little ping pong delay, so I'm going to turn that on. And I can tap tempo. Oh, and here's something cool. If you're looking at this right now, and if you didn't know what you programmed in these little blocks, you can just do a swipe up, and it shows you what's programmed to what. So reverb, delay, really cool. And you can swipe back down and get back to that other, or just hit close and get to the back to the main screen. All right, let me kick in an overdrive. Let's see what that sounds like. So that's pretty rock and roll right there. So you could see, you can go from a nice, right? You could use this rig for your whole gig. I mean, you're doing a cover gig, right? Or a rock and roll cover gig. So you got your basic rhythm, right? You can get a little more gain by just turning up the volume. Make it dry. Put on a little reverb. And then you want to kick into a solo, you just hit that. Really pretty nice. Very, very intuitive. Let's go into preset mode and listen to some of the presets. So this is a British Plexi 100. Turn the guitar down a little, see how it cleans up. It's a little bit darker, I like it. This is a US twin vibrato. We'll go into stomp mode here. See if, oh no, everything's on. Okay, so we'll get out of stomp mode. Go back to preset mode. Go to the next sound. Oh, rolling jazz chorus, very nice. I'm plugged directly into the interface right now, recording into Cubase. All right, I'm gonna go to E. So this is like a Soldano, I would guess, California Tremo Red. 101.3 red, I guess. Kind of like a EVH head. Freeman, cool. Let's go into Stomp mode and see what we got on this one. What's really cool is that these presets are great. They come with, you just got to mess with them a little bit, but they come with some really good stuff. All right, that's cool. Let's see what this is. This is D-Cell H4. All right, and if you want to go to the next bank, you would hit the up arrow key, okay, and just hit the button twice, I guess, because you moved banks. 50 watt British Plexi. I'm just taking you through a couple of these things. Then if you bank up more further in, like you get some interesting stuff. I used to know that. Yeah, it sounds like that a little bit. So I'm just taking you through a couple of the sounds. Again, some of the other people that have reviewed this might have been motivated to say, hey, it's not a game changer and it's not any better than the Axe Effects or the Kemper or this or that. So let me just tell you my feeling on that. It is definitely a game changer. The interface alone is a game changer. If all the other units had this type of an interface and could work this easily, that would be amazing. As far as the sound goes, the guitar sounds and the effects and things like that, I think they are fine. Compared to the Axe Effects, the Axe Effects might have a little bit more geekier controls over certain things. You can change like the pentode and the tubes and adjust how much wattage and things like that. Again, I don't think you really need that. And this might have it. I haven't dug in that deep with this yet. But the stuff that comes stock in this thing, you can manipulate and get really just about any sound you can imagine. It'll do just about anything the Axe Effects will do. I think sound-wise, it is superior to the Kemper. And the reason I say that, and I'm not dissing the Kemper because it's a great unit. I'm not going to get rid of mine. There's some stuff in there and some presets that are just absolutely amazing. But I think this, as a guitar player, reacts. This is the best reacting box that I have played. It really reacts well like an amplifier. It feels as close to an amplifier as I've played. Saying that, the Kemper does a great job, and the Fractal is probably neck and neck with this thing. I think this might have a little bit of an advantage of that. Really just incredible that way. You could take this on a gig. It has 4 inputs. You have the main 2 inputs, and then you can use the returns as inputs. You can plug 2 guitars and a bass into this thing and have all separate amps and outputs and setups for those. So you can literally take this box and your whole band can plug into it. The sound guy can take the outputs, bring them up on the faders, put them through the monitors, and you got your rig. This thing is probably the most powerful processor out of all the other units that are available right now. So in that respect, it's pretty wild. Now you notice it doesn't have a built-in wah-wah pedal. Pluses and minuses. Some people will complain, well, you know, the Line 6 has the built-in wah-wah and expression pedals. The size of this thing is incredible. It fits, it takes up no room, it's powerful, and for some players that don't want to have the expression pedals, it's a great floor print. If you want to have an expression pedal, you can hook 2 of them up very easily. So it gives you the option, and I kind of like that. MIDI in and out, XLR out left and right. You can plug a microphone into this thing and sing through it. There's some pretty amazing vocal effects and vocal sounds that you can do with this. Probably use this as a solo gig. Put your microphone in one channel, your guitar in the other channel, and do some really amazing stuff. It's very, very versatile, very powerful, and I'm going to be doing a lot more in the sense of showing you how to program it and demo it and routing and all kinds of stuff. But I wanted to do this first just to show you the basics of it, some different sounds, and let you know it is a game changer. It is right up there in sound with the Fractal. If you don't have a pedal right now or you're looking to get a new pedal, this is something you really want to check out. It's really that powerful. Please subscribe to the channel. I will be doing many more videos on the Quad Cortex. Another amazing thing about the Quad Cortex is you can go into settings and you can log into your account, but check this out. You can go to Wi-Fi built right into your Quad Cortex. So you can actually update your Quad Cortex without plugging into USB. It's all self-contained, and that's what blows me away. So you can go to device options and you can do device update. You can check your disk space, diagnostics. Let's see, software. I just updated this thing today. So I've got 1.10, and it tells you all the information, that kind of stuff. Now, the other really cool thing about the Quad Cortex, hands down, anybody that's reviewed this thing will tell you it is the best unit for capturing amps. So if you were going to buy a Kemper or a Fractal and go around capturing all your buddies' amplifiers, this one does it the best. That's what I've heard. I haven't even tried that yet. I will be demoing that in future videos. So keep on rocking out there, and I'll see you on the next video.